just got to the bouldering club. I'm gonna take on anyone here. Go, pick a climb, any climb, and I'll be able to go fast that day. Easy way. Chop me up. This moment, he realized he effed up. All right, YouTube. Today is a different episode. We decided to go do rock climbing today. So something a little bit different to my usual lifting, but it's also an awesome one because guess what? I still get my fitness in. The series is train everyday series, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing as long as you're staying active. And it was a very fun one because I also decided to take on some of the rock climbers there. You know, your boy always loves a bit of a challenge, so always got to make it fun. You can't live life without challenges. So, as always, I love challenges. So, this was just me starting off where I had to learn the ropes in rock climbing because it's the first time I went rock climbing. So, it was pretty cool. A great amount of people. Shout out to Beyond Bouldering. Cloverleaf Park for allowing us to use your stuff, and it was amazing, learning new things. I looked so confused right there, but it's just more learning a new skill. I had to start from the beginning, so that was the beginner's one. I was learning how to cross my hands when I fall, so my hands avoid snapping your hand in a weird way. When you're doing any other sports, especially when you're a bodybuilder and you've been just lifting things and putting things down, this is essential for you to be very attentive and also learn everything right. Luckily, I had my mate Alex there with me, and he was showing me the ropes as well, even though obviously we had a lovely person introduce everything to us. Now, the crazy thing about rock climbing is just the skill level that's involved. When I look at Alex do this with him crossing all his legs and hands, I had to be very attentive to be able to learn a lot of these things. Of course, I didn't take a lot of this in. It's my first time, and all I'm seeing is some crazy skills. He looks like Spider-Man right now, and right now I look like the Hulk that's just very confused and choking up and getting ready. I mean, it's always good to get a nice little choke up in. You feel like a beast, and then boom, poof, woo. Yeah, you felt like a beast mode, ready to go. All for a very, very lame climb. Nah, I'm joking. Actually, I didn't do too bad with this climb. So, again, first time in, I could already feel the pressure. I could already feel my hands. And I'm not going to lie, my forearm pumped like I had spent 20 minutes in the bedroom by myself. Okay, let's not get deep into that. But the forearm pump is unreal. If you want to get your forearms bigger and stronger, definitely go rock climbing. It was intense. It was really intense, and at some points, like then, I was actually balancing on one hand, which is pretty crazy. Like you don't expect to be balancing on one hand. These guys have so much skill that you never see them do that. They're always on the wall. They find a way to stick to the wall. They find a way to use their bodies to work with gravity in favor of them. So this is what rock climbing is. It's also about learning. It's also about being smaller. Yeah, and in fact, this is very intense. One, you being bigger in rock climbing, your body weight actually works against you in this. But it was actually really fun. It was, I had a very good experience. But look at me, like I kept going, and this probably was like over a minute climb, to get to the top, and I still made it. So that's the good thing about this as well too. Another thing is I also rocked up in there being a professional bodybuilder, with my achievements that I've got. It wasn't an ego thing, but I always, just generally with my background, I've always loved challenges, but I also never back down from challenges. So I still, no matter what I do, even if I'm not successful, I still push myself, okay? So this is why when I went in there with an open mind, and, I still gave myself everything I got to and push myself to past my limits. I wanted to, be the best version of myself. Like rather than just going in there and going half hours with this, I actually really went there hard and enjoyed it. It was fun. A lot of my back muscles also being used, as you guys can see over here. It's funny we do a rock climbing video, but we're still highlighting our muscles, so you guys can see that it's not easy. I don't know why the camera is a bit shaky. I think we just once we get our if we had put this on a tripod, I could have avoided a bit of the shakes, but you can tell the intensity, and also even your legs. You actually need your legs to be able to be stable on the walls as well to get through these things. It wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy. I'm not gonna lie. A few minutes in, and then Alex in here doing some moonwalking on the walls. This guy's really talented. And so basically, what we're doing is Alex will run me through the wall, and then I'll see if I could do it. And I mean, it's more like I'll challenge myself to do it as well too. And of course, getting a good push. He was very good in teaching as well. A lot of the boys were down there. Got some really good support, and it was very nice. Like it was a very good community. Everyone was very nice. Everyone was very receiving. Everyone was ready to teach you and help you out. Especially knowing that someone like me was a complete noob or a beginner. But I think the biggest thing I actually want to highlight was today I was doing my live stream, and someone brought out an awesome question. He said, how do I be confident in the gym? And look, I said confidence is actually an interesting one because it's a battle against yourself. Okay, it's when you know you can do something, okay, but it's good enough for you. Okay, not good enough for the outside world. And I'll tell you why I think it's good enough for you, not against other people. Now, I know I'm not a good rock climber, but I'm confident in myself that I could do it. So I'll go in there. I never felt shy at all. Going into the rock climbing gym, I never felt like, oh my god, someone's watching me. But I don't have the skill. So it's like someone going to the gym and be like, look, I don't think I'm confident in my lifts because I don't know how to bicep curl properly. Okay. However, but they might be actually confident in themselves. They're confident that they're going in there and it's not like you know it all, but it's more like you're happy with where you're at. And I think confidence is being truly happy with where you're at, that you don't care what other people think. That's what confidence is. So I went in there pretty confident. Not gonna lie as well too. I knew that even if I couldn't, excel with skill, I could also muscle my way through a lot of things. So that also made me kind of believe. Which obviously, when I got there, it was proven wrong. Like I didn't get every single wall as I thought I would, but it still didn't make me lose confidence. And confidence is also projected by the people around you. I had very encouraging people there, where even when I didn't get it, they were like, "Yep, you're so good. You done well for your first time." So it wasn't a very negative environment. I think when you're in a negative environment, that's when confidence is often it can often be diminished. It's very easy for you to lose confidence when you go into an environment where everyone is being negative towards you already, and then you already have this negative perception in your mind that's already been built before you already enter in there. So it's a topic that I can actually talk about forever. But at the end of the day, it's confidence is something that's found from within. It's not the projection on other people. The only thing that you project onto other people is your thought of what they think about you. A lot of the time, a lot of people don't actually think about you. They're all going about their own lives. It's just something that we have, this insecurity that we have in our mind, that we think other people think otherwise, usually in a negative way about us, which isn't often true. Okay, so I'm not saying it's easy to be confident, but I'm saying if you want to be confident, work on yourself and what you are working towards, and believe in yourself that you can do it, and don't care about what other people think, as long as obviously it's nothing bad. But don't care about what other people think if you're truly happy with what your outcome is for you. Okay, I know it sounds like I'm going around in circles, but hopefully you guys can come around and get and understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, I'm not always confident. Sometimes I don't believe in me, and I don't believe what I'm doing is right. But other people might and be like, why aren't you confident in this? So I understand why people can't be confident all the time, but another thing is also my personality. I like to have fun. I like to try and see positivity in everything. So even if I'm not confident, I can still kind of scrap things away and be like, hey, look, it's time to just have fun, put everything behind us, whatever. Just see the positive sides of anything. I don't have to be the best there. Do you know what I mean? I just gotta go in there and have fun. So I didn't come in here thinking I was gonna beat the rock climbers. I just thought, yeah, I'll challenge them and let's have some fun. There's a possibility I could have beat them. Nah, I'm joking.